Under the blazing Texas sun, the land stretched wide and endless like a golden ocean, the air thick with dust and pride, and at the heart of it all rode the richest cowboy the West had ever whispered about Bo Callahan, the man who had everything except a wife he could trust. He owned herds that thundered across the plains, land that stretched beyond the horizon, and a reputation as unshakable as the rocky ridges themselves. But what he didn't have, what everyone kept, reminding him, was someone to stand beside him. Suitors came, dazzled by his wealth, charmed by his rugged jawline, but they all saw his fortune before his face, his land before his laughter, and Bo, scarred by betrayal from a fiancé who'd sold his secrets for gold, swore he'd never fall for painted lies again. "Ain't no woman worth my peace," he'd tell his ranch hands, his voice cold as iron beneath a burning sky. The town of Dry Creek whispered about him like a legend, a man who could buy the world but wouldn't spend a dime on love, until one stormy evening, fate rolled in on muddy boots and a cracked wagon wheel. A young woman, thin as a reed and soaked to the bone, staggered into the Callahan ranch gates, with a trembling horse and eyes that burned, brighter than the lightning tearing the sky in two. Her name was Clara Mae Dawson, a poor ranch girl from the edge of nowhere, running from something she wouldn't name. The guards tried to turn her away. "Mr. Callahan don't take guests." "Miss," but her voice cut through the rain like a lasso snap. "I'm not here for his money," she said. "I'm here because I saw what he did at the auction today." The ranch hands froze. Everyone in town had seen the spectacle. Bo Callahan had just refused to sell his prize stallion for $100,000, claiming, "Some things ain't for sale." And now this drenched stranger was claiming to know why. When Bo appeared in the doorway, tall, silent, with rain dripping off his hat brim, Clara didn't flinch. "You're a hard man to reach," she said, her voice trembling just enough to sound real. Bo's eyes, sharp as a hawk's, studied her like she was a riddle he didn't have time for. "What's your business, miss?" "Depends," she answered, lifting her chin. "You need a wife or a witness?" The room went still. The lightning outside froze mid-flash, and Bo's gloved hand tightened on his belt. "What did you say?" he muttered, and Clara, soaked, shivering, yet burning with something fierce, repeated, "I saw something, Mr. Callahan, and if you don't have a witness by tomorrow, you'll hang for what you didn't do." That's how it began, the tale no one in Dry Creek ever forgot. Bo had been accused of shooting a rival rancher the night before, and the sheriff, bribed by money and power, was ready to call it justice. But Clara, who had been hiding near the ridge on her journey west, had seen the real killer, a man in a black hat who looked too